Right, and news just coming in. It's a big blow, it seems, for Arvind Kejriwal's leadership. Senior Aam Aadmi Party leader and one of the founding members of the party, Shanti Bhushan, has now attacked its chief leadership. In fact, Bhushan has alleged that there is no internal democracy within the Aam Aadmi Party and that Kejriwal lacks organizational capabilities. 4 big charges that Shanti Bhushan has levelled against Arvind Kejriwal, declaring that it is time for him to go. He also complained that his style of dharna politics and immature decision like quitting Delhi affected the party badly and in fact resulted in the weakening of the party. Shazia Ilmi joining me over the telephone line. Shazia, what do you have to say about one of the founding members, Shanti Bhushan, coming out and just telling Arvind Kejriwal to step down?
Yes, it's very sad that somebody as senior as Shanti Bhushan has to take this recourse of pointing this out in public. And this was exactly the same reason why I left Aam Aadmi Party. Despite the fact that I was involved with first the movement, Anna Hazare movement, and then Aam Aadmi Party, people like us really were in it for the long haul. Aam Aadmi Party was not even a party, it was actually a movement. We've been part of it since a long time. So obviously no motives can be ascribed to us because we didn't even know it would become a political party. I quoted the same reasons. There is a lack of inner party democracy. There is a certain coterie that is holding Arvind to ransom. And we don't know what Arvind's compulsions are. But voices of criticism are never heard. Voices of dissent are never heard. Constructive criticism is never paid heed to. And that indeed is a worry.
Right. Shazia, you know, there had been reports even before the elections that Shanti Bhushan wasn't very happy with the style of functioning of Arvind Kejriwal. And in fact, at that time, he blamed Arvind Kejriwal as the chief reason for the split in Team Anna. Do you also feel that it has always been Arvind Kejriwal who's to blame for the split?
They've said the various reasons for the split and, you know,
but is he one of them?
Splitting hairs on this. But the fact of the matter is that the whole idea of collective decision making, of allowing another point of view to prevail, of listening to others, and not letting a bunch of people rule over the, it goes against the basic ethos of Swaraj that Arvind himself talks about. Arvind himself, and he'll always remain a dear friend, and my best wishes are with him. But Arvind espoused the cause of Swaraj.
Okay.
Arvind espoused the cause of transparency. Arvind believed in inner party democracy. Arvind spoke against party high command.
But then where did things go wrong?
So there is obviously a backtracking on these issues, which is what worried me and is worrying somebody like Shanti Bhushan.
Okay. So
so I think it should be taken very seriously by Arvind. He should get rid of the people around him who are not letting him be.
Right. Shazia, you mentioned moments back that how Aam Aadmi Party was not a party, but it was a movement, you know, it had a bigger role to play. But do you think that it has been Arvind Kejriwal who'd always had, you know, a hidden political ambition under the garb of fighting against corruption? Do you feel that way?
I feel that I still am with the cause, but I think it's the cult. So it is a fight between the cause and the cult. I'm with the cause. Yes, it's becoming a bit of a cult. It is becoming individual centric, and on all those individuals who serve one individual and are like yes men are kind of promoted or have a command over things. That is a worry. That has to be looked at.
Okay.
So I won't comment on anything else. And this party and earlier the movement has done wonderful things. It's been great for our democracy.
But the way it started, you know, it didn't reach the conclusion like it was supposed to.
Yes, and for their own sake, they must take it very seriously.
How do you see? What do you see the fate? How do you look at the fate of the Aam Aadmi Party in view of the upcoming polls in Delhi?
I really feel these are very worrying signs. They're distressing, in fact. And people want to see Aam Aadmi Party as a different party, not a Me Too party, not another party which espouses, this doesn't practice what it preaches. And this is clearly a violation of whatever Arvind himself has espoused in terms of inner party democracy, in terms of the whole ethos of Swaraj, and in terms of transparency. and it doesn't augur very well for the party, for them to make it so individual centric and single coterie centric.
Okay. You know, had things not been the way they have turned out within the Aam Aadmi Party, would you have considered not leaving the party yourself and tried to work within the party, take it forward?
No, I know, which is what one did for a long, long time. But one realized that one was getting marginalized anyway. Systematically, there was an effort to keep people like me, and now I'm sure poor Shanti ji will have to go through the same thing. They'll try and eliminate you by marginalizing you.
Okay.
By, you know, so it's a very distressing process. And somebody like me who was part of the movement, we didn't even know it would be a party. We didn't even claim a ticket because there was no party.
Right.
So it's very hurtful, you see. You speak out and then you leave because there's
absolutely. Shazia now calls a very loud and clear message from Shanti Bhushan, one of the very senior founding members of the Aam Aadmi Party, saying that Arvind Kejriwal must go. Thanks so much for voicing your opinion, sharing your views on this developing story.